Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome. So we're here today with RWBY, Volume 1, the red trailer. Is red a character or is that just a red trailer? I'm not sure. But as you can tell, we are starting the RWBY journey, so to speak. Now, RWBY is a show that I've wanted to watch for a long time. I remember when it came out. And because I was so active, I'm still very active on YouTube. I mean, basically whenever something big happens on YouTube, I find out about it. And RWBY was like one of those things like everyone started talking about, and I just never checked out. So we're officially going to start it. We're going to be doing the trailers. There is a playlist on YouTube when you search like RWBY, because like it seemed like all the RWBY episodes are no longer on YouTube besides the first one. But someone has put together a nice little playlist that is supposed to be in order. So this was the very first thing that pops up. So we're going to be doing that. Now, usually with trailers, so on and so forth, I will, usually with my reactions, if you've seen any of my reactions on the channel before, I like to pause them a lot and digest what I'm seeing and talk about what I'm seeing. Now, with RWBY, well, not with RWBY, but with this specific trailer, because this is a trailer, I'm going to avoid pausing, and I'm gonna avoid trying to dissect what's being shown. It's a trailer, basically a teaser. You know, you don't want it to spoil the show for you, but you still want to like just see cool stuff. And that's exactly how I'm going into this. Like, I'm not trying to pick things out specifically. You know, like, oh, you know, this person and that person. Oh my goodness. You know, first of all, I don't know the characters, but even it's a 3-minute trailer. It's quite a long trailer. But I'm like trying to just watch this, enjoy it, get a feel for the show, without spoiling myself. So if you want to watch my reactions to RWBY, you're welcome on the channel. I do a bunch of other reactions to a bunch of other things too, so maybe those will appeal to you too. Usually I start my videos by saying that I have the link to the original one in the description down below. Well, I can't, because this one isn't the official site. This is from a fan, RWBY Unofficial, who's uploaded it on YouTube. So I can't really link you that, but go check out the original one on the website, on the Rooster Teeth website out before you watch my video. With that said, let's get started. Let's get ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna have to like force myself to not pause here, because I keep, you all know that I keep wanting to pause during these videos to talk. Okay, that's a 1080p already. To talk what I'm seeing, but I'm gonna have to refrain from that. So let's refrain from that. Be quiet. There we go. That's better. I've heard a lot of great things. Okay. I will pause it right now. One thing that I did hear is that apparently like the creator who created RWBY passed away. I'm not sure whether that was recently or whether that was a long time ago. Time is kind of a mess for me at the moment with this whole lockdowns, but I do remember seeing that news a while ago, but I don't know if a while ago means like a few months ago or whether that means a few years ago. But yeah, rest in peace to the creator, whose name I have no idea. There we go. Monty Ohm. Well, I'm assuming that's the name. Oh, that's beautiful. Is that how the art style of the actual thing is? What? I think it might be. You can tell how great it's animated just by the cape. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. I'm a fan of the art style. The trailer doesn't tell me too much. He's a werewolf. Right? Yeah, definitely. Okay. Okay. Got the guitar. What is that? Feels like a gun. Little cocky attitude. Well, the flowers of blood. Let him spill. Okay, screw it. I'm gonna pause. So not only it was like a tiny gun before, then it was a scythe, like a Grim Reaper scythe. No, not a Grim Reaper scythe. I guess it more so like just an actual scythe to like cut down grass. And that was like a long range rifle. That's a dope weapon. What is this art? For some reason, this art style reminds me of Death Battle. That's what it reminds me of. Death Battle. Like these very thick lines that you can see here. Actually, it also reminds me of something else, but these are a lot harsher lines than the soft lines that I was from the thing that I was going to mention, which was the Broly movie or the One Piece current arc, which has like very soft lines. But I really like these like very well defined lines, especially here to give it like a shadow. But like not here so much on the actual rifle because it doesn't need a shadow because it's already you can see it in. I like talking about things. I like talking about things without knowing too much. That's the issue. I like talking about things like animation with well, obviously not animation here because it's not being animated right now. It's just a still frame. But I like how I just like the little things that I'm noticing. All right, screw it. I'm going back. And these werewolf-looking things. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's slick. Oh, that is slick. Not only. Oh, that is just Lego. Okay, this is a show-off piece. This right here is a show-off piece. Which is perfect for a trailer. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, well, okay, go for it. That's a red tornado, a red cyclone, a red hurricane, a red flurry, a red rose. Red Rosio. Red rose petal storm. I don't know. It's red. It most certainly is red. Okay. Volume 1, red trailer. Okay. So I'm assuming white trailer. Yeah, I was just about to say, I didn't even see that. I was assuming red trailer, white trailer, grey trailer, and then yellow. RW, red, white, black? Is that supposed to be black, perhaps? Not grey, and then yellow. Okay. Is that what RWBY stands for? So is the person called Red? Would actually make sense. You know, red rose petals and everything. Yeah, actually, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, so my assumption are coming 2013. Yeah, about a decade late. But immediately I'm thinking, okay, characters are called by colors. The animation is pretty cool because this was 2013. Granted, animation hasn't really changed that much. You have a few key animators. I mean, you look at. Alright, you always look. If you talk about animation, you always obviously talk about UFO table. I never know how to say it. UFO table, whatever. UFO table. You always look at them. And you're like, okay, for an actual like televised series, they're probably your go-to animating studio. Since then, there's obviously been plenty of other people that have come in. You know, studio. What's the studio that did Monogatari? I can't remember. Yeah, I want to say Shift, something like that. Then you look at obviously Bones at one point, Madhouse at one point, but obviously those are not that big anymore. Bones, yes, okay, but Madhouse not really. Is this done by one person? Or like, is there like a team? Because at the beginning it just said like Monty Alm, I think. Yeah. So does that mean that I'm assuming he's just written this series, right? He's not actually like animated it as well, because that seemed like a lot. Well, guys, I don't know how many episodes there are, but that seemed like a. My thing has seemingly. But the animation is fluid. The animation is. Yeah, of course, it's a trailer. It's a trailer, so who knows? We've seen plenty of shows, but considering how loved it is, I'm assuming it's going to be as good. The actual series is going to be as good too, which I'm looking forward to. I like great animation. I used to be like not notice good animation at all until like once I started actually paying attention on the great animation. I can now recognize what good animation is and bad animation is. But yeah, I mean, Red trailer. Me like it. That's my very first taste of the RWBY series. A scythe gun. Let's have a quick look at the end here again. Where is it? There you go. Doesn't give too much away. We can see, I can see like the scythe handle. I don't know what weapons these three have. If they have a scythe gun as well, or whether they have different weapons. I hope someone has a sword. I'm a sword fanatic, so that would help a lot. But a scythe is such an unusual weapon that I'm for it too. I'm for it too, because what I like about swords so much is that it requires skill. That like a skilled swordsman can beat a skilled or a non-skilled swordsman. Now in terms of like what the bad guys are, they just seem like werewolves. I originally thought like wolves, but then they started like standing upright. I'm like, okay, more like werewolves, and you saw the moon in the background, so perhaps. But I could be completely off, and those are just like generic random enemies to be there, just to kind of like show off the combat, I guess. But yeah, we will see, I said we, it's more like me. I'll see the white trailer next and see what that has in store. But that is all I have to say. I will see you all in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day, peace out, and bye. Also, I always forget to say this, be sure to, of course, rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. We're currently on the road to 5,000 subscribers. I'm at 1,000 subscribers, but we're currently on the road to 5,000. So if you do want to be part of that journey, smash the subscribe button. If not, then that's also cool. Have a nice day regardless. But yeah, let's get started. But no, this is the end of the video, not the beginning. My goodness. Anyway, I'll see all of you in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out and